Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and welcome to day 3 of the 10-day wire earrings to make and sell challenge. Be sure to watch till the end of the video to learn how to be eligible to win some great prizes in the challenge. Today we're making some beautiful sun and moon earrings. You are going to need some flush cutters, flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, and I have my Beadalon bail making pliers. I'm using 20 gauge artistic wire, and you can use 8mm miracle beads or cat's eye beads. So we're going to start with about 6 to 8 inches of the 20 gauge artistic wire and put on our 8mm bead and then wind the wire around the front of the bead and then around to the back behind the vertical wire and twist it a full turn around. So that will anchor the bead in place. Make sure it's nice and secure and then bend the wire up on an angle. Now we're using our Xuron tweezer nose pliers and we are going to make a zigzag formation with the tip of the tweezer nose pliers. So we're going to bend it back and forth. We hold the wire with the pliers and then push with our finger to make a nice crisp bend. Now we're going to do as many bends as we need to get around the bead. You can measure it, and if you need another bend, you can add another bend so it goes all the way around. So bend it down, and then we need to bend it out across so we can wind it around that vertical wire. So we'll just bring it around, and then I always like to help the wire to twist it around the wire and just bring it around with our pliers to start the bend, and then hold it firmly with our thumb and finger and bring it all the way around. This way it won't get distorted, and we clip that end and just do any little adjustings you need. Bend the wire out at an angle and around to make a loop at the top. You can use your bail making pliers for that loop if you like. I just use my round pliers. Hold the end with the flat pliers and bend around that other wire. Just give it a good little push and clip it with our flush cutters. Now we're going to push in any pokey little end with our flat pliers. The tweezer nose pliers are great for that. And then to make the hooks, I just take about 1 3/4 inches of wire, and with the two wires together, I'll do the first little loop and then use a larger part of the bail making pliers to bring the wires around for the hook part, and then hold the ends together firmly and just do a little jog with your flat pliers, and you'll have to file the ends once you're done. And then we're going to open them up and we'll just put on our earring. Make sure the front is where you want it. Attach it, and there's the sun earring. Super cute. And now we are going to make the moon. So we'll need a round form like a Sharpie, any round form you have, to make the shape of the moon. And then we're going to bend the wire to the back with our tweezer nose pliers and curve it around. So now we can get the end of our marker to make a little curve of the inside of the moon, and take our flat pliers to bend it towards the front. Bring it towards the middle, and then again we're going to help the wire. We're going to help that little bend by holding it with the pliers and bending it around so we don't distort the moon, and hold it firmly and bring the wire around. Give it a good little tug. Pinch it in with the flat pliers to get it right to the back. And then we are just going to clip that end. And now for the first style of moon, I just put a smaller 6mm cat's eye bead at the top. There's a couple of options for the moon. This way you can really see the moon and the bead is above the moon. So we'll just do our loop at the top. You can hold it and bring the wire around to secure it, or you can just clip it flush. Now we'll clip that extra end with our flush cutters and pinch in the pokey end with the tweezer nose pliers. Do any adjusting. So there's one version of the moon, and that's how they would look as the pair. Or if you want to use the larger bead, we'll bend that wire down instead of clipping it and add an 8mm cat's eye bead. And then we're going to hold it firmly and bring the wire to the left up towards the top, just to hold the bead in place. So bring it right to the back, push it right around, and then we can clip it with the flush cutters. And then we'll just push in that little extra end so it's hidden at the back and it won't be scratchy. And then just push it in so the bead's right in there. You see the wire just goes to the left and the right side's open. So now we could bend that top wire to the right and around with the bail making pliers. Just make a complete turn, hold the end and bring the wire around. You can bring it around a couple of times if you have room. And then we'll get our flush cutters to clip that end and push in the little pokey end. And there's your pair of earrings with the 8mm beads. And I will link up another tutorial for a different style of sun and moon earrings in the description below this video. The challenge starts on June 1st, 2024. Make one pair of earrings from each day to be eligible to win some great prizes, including wire and tools from Beadalon, jewelry and wire art from my Heather Boyd Wire Etsy shop, and templates, tutorials, and ebooks from my Etsy DIY shop. I will be doing a random draw for winners of the prizes on Saturday, June 15th at 12 noon Eastern Time. Be sure to join the Facebook group for my 10-day challenges to share photos of your creations. If you don't have Facebook, no problem. You can email me photos of your work at the end of the challenge to be eligible for prizes. For the duration of the challenge, you will be able to ask any questions about selling jewelry in the Facebook group. And I encourage you to share your wins when you sell some of your earrings. All the details are down below in the description of this video. Have fun with the challenges, and I can't wait to see what you create.